Hi, my name is Victoria, and welcome to my yoga channel, Yogini Victoria. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date with yoga content I create. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at Yogini Victoria. Today, we'll be doing a twisting class. Twisting is a great way to challenge balance, and also it's great for your spine and for your digestive system. So for this class, all you need is a yoga mat. If you don't have one, you can do this on the ground wearing sneakers or barefoot. Please just don't wear socks because you don't want to slip. We'll be standing for the duration of the class. So with that, please get on your yoga mat and let's begin. Let's come into Tadasana to begin. We'll just bring the big toes to touch and bring a little space in between the heels. And spread your toes nice and wide. Maybe lift them up and then press them back down into the mat. And just find some grounding here through your feet, rooting down through all four corners of your feet, allowing your shins to hug together, your thighs hugging together, your core is slightly engaged, shoulders relax down and back, and the palms face the front. Lift your chin up just gently so your chin's parallel to the earth. You can close your eyes for a moment here. Just begin to notice your breath. Allow your mind to arrive on the mat. Just because our bodies are here, sometimes our minds are elsewhere. So take this time to allow your mind to join your body. Using these few minutes for yourself as we explore this twisting practice together. And take another moment to find gratitude for the time you're carving out for yourself today. And with that, you can keep the eyes closed. We're just going to send the fingertips up towards the sky, stretching up. And exhale, hug the hands in through heart center, relaxing the shoulders down and back. Inhale the palms up. And exhale, release the hands down by your side. Just a few more rounds. Inhaling, reaching the palms up. Exhale, hugging the palms through center. Inhale, taking the arms up. And exhale, fluttering the hands down. Last time. Inhale, the palms sweep up. Exhale, hug it in through heart center. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, release. So now let's inhale the palms up towards the sky. And we're going to begin to twist. So we're going to take you can open your eyes now if they were closed. It's going to take your left palm forward, right hand back, keeping the twist in the upper body. So both hips are facing forward still. Your legs are still active. They're hugging towards each other. So the twist is really only the shoulders and through the thoracic spine. Okay. Another breath here. And let's inhale the palms up. And exhale, take the twist over to the left, bringing the right hand forward, left hand back. Hips are still facing forward, legs hugging towards each other, belly slightly engaged. Take the gaze over your left shoulder if you're comfortable with that. And continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Inhale the palms up. And this time we're going to take the right hand down by your side and we're going to stretch over towards the left side, keeping the shoulder relaxed. You can lean into your right hand a little bit Continue to hug the belly in so you don't have a banana back. Just opening through the left side of the body. Inhale, come back up, and we'll switch, taking the left hand down and the right hand over. Feeling the right side of the body expand. Let's inhale the palms up. And exhale, take the hands in through heart center. So stand on your mat now, facing the long edge of it. We're going to take our feet wide, and then we're going to turn the right toes facing the right side, and the left foot is going to be perpendicular to the right. And you want your front heel to be bisecting your back arch. And then we're going to bend into the right knee. Adjust your feet as necessary, so this way you can keep the right knee stacked over the right heel, and you also want the right knee guiding towards the pinky edge side of your right foot. Then you can bring the arms out to a T, gliding the shoulders on your back, and you can take the gaze over your right fingertips. The legs are hugging towards each other to really stabilize through the upper body. Be mindful you're not leaning forward or back. Keep the upper body neutral or directly in between your legs. And take a few breaths in and out through the nose, just noticing the sensation that arises. And then let's flip the right palm up towards the sky, and we'll sweep the right arm up and overhead, keeping the bend through the right knee, stretching through the right side of the body. And breathe here. And let's inhale the arms back up. And we'll straighten the right knee, turn the right toes inward, and we'll take it to the other side. So turning the left toes out, right foot is perpendicular, bend into your left knee, adjust your feet, keeping the left knee over the left heel. The left knee is also opening towards the pinky edge side of your left foot. So you don't want the knee to be collapsing inward. That'll hurt your knees. So be careful. Be mindful of where your body is at. Don't force anything. Keeping the upper body in neutral, the legs actively hugging towards each other. Let's take the arms out to the side. And you can take your gaze over your left fingertips, breathing in and out through the nose, keeping the shoulders relaxed down. And on your next exhale, turn the left palm to face up. Inhale here. And exhale, stretch over towards your right foot, keeping the bend in the left knee, allowing the left side of the body to expand. And breathe. And inhale back up through center. Let's straighten the left knee, turn the left toes to be parallel. Then let's actually take the big toes slightly facing inward. Your feet aren't parallel anymore, they're at a slight angle here. And then we'll stretch up towards the sky on an inhale. And exhale, fold over the feet. You could generously bend your knees here. If you have blocks, I like to usually bring my hands onto blocks, but I don't have blocks with me. I'm just going to allow them to graze the floor. And yeah, please bend your knees, be gentle. Be mindful that your low back is not rounding. You want it to be nice and flat. And you can stay like me, kind of at a tabletop sort of positions where your back is flat. If you want to fold forward completely and allow the crown of your head to fall towards the earth, you're welcome to do that. Honor wherever your body is at right now. And just breathe here for a few breaths. Allow the shoulders to move away from the ears. And now let's take the left hand in the center. So if you are completely folded forward with your crown of the head facing the ground, please inhale to come up halfway so your back is nice and flat. And then let's take the left hand in the center here. If you have a block or even like a big textbook or a dictionary or something, that might be nice to grab for this part. But if you don't, that's totally okay. So we're going to lean into the left hand. On an inhale, find length through your spine. And as you exhale, we're going to take the right arm up towards the sky, twisting to the right. So keep a nice bend in your knees. If you're in any pain, it's probably a sign you went too far or are doing something you shouldn't be doing. So just back out of it. Don't force anything. And on an inhale, let's come back through center. We'll switch, inhaling, finding length, pressing the right hand down into the mat or a block. And exhale, twist over towards the left, sweeping the left arm up to the sky, keeping the shoulders open and the hips are square to the mat. Take a few breaths here. And let's inhale back in through center. And let's now heel toe the feet towards each other. So now you're just in a regular forward fold. And again, you can stay at a flat back if folding forward makes you dizzy or if you just don't like it. If you want to allow the crown of your head to fall towards the earth, you can do so again. Just bend your knees. Maybe take opposite elbows. Gently swaying side to side if that feels good. And let's heel toe the feet together more so they're in like a Tadasana position. Big toes together, space in between the heels. And we'll roll the body up like a yoga zombie. Head being last to rise. All right, let's come to the top of the mat. Taking the toes together, space in between the heels. Coming into Tadasana or mountain pose. And now we're going to find chair pose. So we're going to begin to bend the knees, sending the hips back in space. Be mindful that the knees don't go past the toes. And also keep rooting through all four corners of the feet. So your toes should not be lifted. Keep the spine nice and long, but you don't want to have too much of a banana back like this. You want to gently engage your core so your back is nice and flat. Okay? You can bring your hands to heart center if you like, or you can take them along your ears so you're in like a zigzag position from the side. Just keep your knees hugging towards each other, your chin neutral. And then let's reach the body forward. So we're going to just bend the torso so it's parallel to the earth. And then let's sweep the right arm back, coming into a modified twisted chair. You can stay here, or you can take the left elbow to your right knee, and then the right hand on top, coming into prayer. Just pressing through the palms to twist your shoulders, keeping the hips square. And inhale back through neutral. And let's extend the arms forward again, stretching forward, the torso's kind of parallel to the earth. We'll sweep the left arm back in space, finding a lifted twist. And as you exhale, reach the right elbow down if you can, and take the hands to heart center. You could always stay lifted if bringing the elbows to knees is too much for you. And then on your next inhale, let's stretch up. Release the arms up, and exhale. Bring the hands down by your sides. Okay. So now we're going to do some twisting high lunge variations. Let's take the left foot back first. So we're coming into a high lunge, so stay lifted on the back heel. If that's accessible, you can bring the left heel down if you need to. But ideally, you would want the left heel to be up towards the sky. And be mindful that the right knee is directly over the heel. Your hips are square to the front. And I like to bend my back knee a little bit and then straighten it back out to really fire up through those hamstrings. The core is engaged. Okay. And the legs are hugging towards each other to really stabilize you. And if you want to bring the arms up overhead, you can. We're going to play here in just a moment, so you really want to have a stable, strong foundation before proceeding any further. If at any point it hurts or it's too much for you, don't fret, don't be judgmental of yourself. Honor where you're at and just be where you are. There's nothing wrong with where you are. So from here, we're going to bring the arms out to a T. We're going to twist over to the right, keeping the upper body nice and lifted. So the hips are facing forward, the shoulders are open towards the right, keeping the legs as they are. And if you're okay here, you could bring the right hand down and sweep the left arm up for a really mild, twisty back bend. You can also stay where you are. Don't force it. And whatever you choose to do, continue to breathe. And on an exhale, you can either resume this position or you can bring the left elbow to your right knee and you could bring your hands to your heart center. So you're in a lower twist, keeping the legs really active. They're hugging towards each other. Okay? And breathe here. And then on an inhale, come back through heart center, bend the back knee just a little bit, and we'll step to the top of the mat. All right, shake it out. Good work. Okay. All right, let's do the last side. So we're going to come into Tadasana or mountain pose. Step the right foot back and take a moment or two to come into alignment. So make sure you have a nice long stance. Make sure that your left knee is over your heel, that it's not going past your toes. Your hips should be square to the front of the mat. And your heel can be up in the air, or it can be down if that's better for your balance. Okay, and let's bend the back knee, straighten it back out, hugging the belly in, core is engaged. And if you are solid and stable here, you can sweep the arms up overhead and breathe. And if you have trouble balancing, you can always grab or come closer to the wall and just bring your hand onto the wall to support you. That can be a really nice way to accommodate your needs so you can continue to play with the rest of us on the mat here. All right, and your next exhale, let's bring the arms to a T. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale, twist over towards the left, bringing the right hand forward, left hand back. Continue to ground through the entire left foot, all four corners of it. Keep hugging the legs towards each other. And if you are okay here and you want to proceed, you can bring the left hand down to your back thigh and gently sweep the right arm up for a twisty side bend, back bend, or you can stay lifted in that nice twist. So wherever you are, breathe in and out through the nose. It's the most important part. And as you exhale, you can come back to here, or if you want to experiment, you can bring your right elbow down to your left knee and take the hands into prayer, hugging the legs towards each other, and breathe. Just do the best that you can. If you tumble, just get right back in. And inhale, come back through center, and we'll bend the back knee gently and step up, Tadasana. Shake it out. Really good job, everyone. I'm like sweating. Okay. So we're going to do one balancing pose to polish this practice off. So we're going to root down through the feet in mountain pose again. Legs are hugging towards each other, belly is engaged, shoulders are down and back. Then we're going to hug the left foot, or the left knee, I should say, into the chest, and you can wrap your hands around it here. With every inhale, find a little more length. As you exhale, maybe guide the knee in closer towards you. And as always, option to grab onto a wall for support. All right. So from here, we're going to gently begin to straighten out the left foot. I recommend trying to keep your leg at hip height. So even if your leg is like completely bent, that's okay. But this way you're starting to practice engaging the quads and the hip flexors at that height. So wherever you are, try to keep your leg lifted at that height. And then from here, we're going to take the right hand to the outside of whatever you can reach. For me, it is my knee right now. And we're going to inhale, find length, and exhale, take a twist towards the left. And you can bring your left hand out or you can keep it on your hip. Whatever feels good. Just be mindful that your hips are facing forward still and that your shoulders are the only thing that's twisting. And if you want, you can take your gaze towards your left palm. If you can do that and not lose your balance. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Just get right back into it and breathe. And let's inhale, bend the knee, come back through center, and exhale, release the leg down. All right, last side, then we're done here. So let's hug the right knee in towards the chest, giving it a nice squeeze. Inhale, find more length through the spine. Exhale, hug the right knee in a little closer. Keep grounding through all four corners of the left foot. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to straighten your right leg out, nice and long. Inhale, find length through the spine. Take the left hand to the outside of your leg, whatever you can reach. And as you exhale, we'll twist the shoulders through the thoracic spine, coming into a twisted, balancing pose. Keep breathing. And keep trying. Sometimes one side is easier than the other. Sometimes some days are better than others. Totally cool. And when you're ready, let's inhale back through center. You could bend the knee and exhale, release it back down. Last thing we'll do is just a little stretch. I feel like my quads need a little relief here. So you can grab onto a wall, or you could do this standing without it. We're just going to grab the right foot and just gently guide the heel towards the glute. And when you're ready, we'll switch, taking the left foot towards the glute. And exhale, release. All right. Thank you all for joining me today in this practice. I hope you had some fun, and please let me know your thoughts or any feedback in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. And also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I'd also appreciate that. Please stay tuned for an exciting video yoga series I'll be creating. It'll be in 4 parts, and I'll be releasing the first part next Friday. You can stay tuned by subscribing to my YouTube channel and also by following me on Instagram and Facebook. All right, thank you again. I hope you will practice with me again. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.